When you hear the name Nigeria, what comes to mind? The name often sparks mixed reactions, from headlines painting it as unsafe to stereotypes about chaos, corruption, traffic, and so on.
Nigeria and the recent string of attacks that have been blamed on Boko Haram.
In terms of corruption, Nigeria has a reputation, as you understand very well, for very massive corruption. I also know that the president has been able to cut that down very substantially.
Yes, traffic, which is synonymous with many parts of Lagos State and not the entire country. Many around the world think they know what Nigeria is all about.
Hello, how are you? How far now? How you there? How you there be?
But the truth, you can't really know Nigeria until you've seen it for yourself. One thing you realize quickly is that it's about where you go and who you are with, just like any other country.
I recently moved to Lagos, Nigeria from the United States, and here are 5 things I no longer have to do.
Culture shocks I have faced as a Ghanaian living in Nigeria. And all I can say is,
Oh my God! Wow!
Nigeria makes me feel like I'm Dangote and everything is so affordable.
I know this is going to sound weird, but did you know that Nigeria has skyscrapers and high-rise buildings just like we do in the US?
In this video, we'll hear from some first-time travelers who decided to ignore the headlines, the rumors, and step into the heart of Africa's giants to experience Nigeria for themselves. What they find may surprise you. Nigeria is not exactly what you think. This might just change the way you see the country. Don't believe the rumors. See Nigeria with your own eyes. Welcome to Africa Insight Official.
Things that will shock Americans as a fellow American and Nigerian now living in Nigeria. Let's get to it. Nigeria has the biggest beauty supply stores and everything is 10 times cheaper than America. So you can literally take these, ship it back to America, and become a reseller, become rich. The next thing is traffic. Traffic is literally so horrible. It would take you an hour to 2 hours just to get down the street. And it's especially really bad at nighttime and early morning. This is me attempting to drive in Nigeria traffic. And not to mention, they also do not have stop signs, lanes. So you're literally just free driving. The next thing that shocked me was the shoe stores. They literally have every single shoe you can think of, from designer to Asics. These Asics were only $50 and these Crocs were only literally $20. In the States, you'll walk out spending $300 plus on just one shoe. The next thing is the water system. Even though I do have a water filter system in my house I just built, it is not safe to consume the water. So I always buy water bottles to brush my teeth and to drink if I'm thirsty. Now, it is okay for you to bathe in the water that comes from the faucet. I just don't prefer consuming it. Another thing is street food is extremely low. So for these corns that she was roasting, I believe she only wanted about 50 cents, 50 to 45 cents, which is really cheap. And then they also do have like fast food restaurants. I got this from a place called Chicken Republic, as well as transportation. It's also really cheap. I believe I only paid $1 for this. Follow me and comment down below if you guys want a part 2.
Culture shocks I have faced as a Ghanaian living in Nigeria. And all I can say is,
Oh my God! Wow!
Nigeria makes me feel like I'm Dangote and everything is so affordable. Some is equivalent to the prices we have in Ghana. If you're looking for fancy cars to ride in, then InDrive is not for you. Please stick to your Bolt or Uber. The pepper and their foods, oh my God. And yes, this is me sitting in a Nigerian church. It was so cool, but their church is really small. One thing that stood out to me was the fact that their roads are super good. In Nigeria, you see sponsored ads everywhere, even on Snapchat and WhatsApp, which is so new to Ghanaians and also a good marketing tool. If you got this far, please do not forget to follow me. Thank you. Ciao.
Why I haven't been the same since I went to Nigeria for the first time ever. So if you guys don't know, I was born in Italy and raised there, but my parents are Nigerian. So I went to Nigeria for the very first time last year. And let me tell you, it's a whole different reality over there. So I went there with $500 yeah, and I was able to go to 4 different cities, and I took the plane 2 different times. I took the airplane to all those cities. So I was not like even like taking the train or the bus or whatever, right? And plus, I was able to rent out a whole hotel, the entire building for myself. I was going to clubs and studios, all of my dime. Imagine Over there, you can set up a store in the middle of the road with no government, no permit stuff, and make money the same freaking day. Like over there, your money lasts and has values. I was living in mansions as well. I was not living in no apartments. I'm telling you, life is fast over there.
I know this is going to sound weird, but did you know that Nigeria has skyscrapers and high-rise buildings just like we do in the US? I know a lot of people, when they hear Nigeria, they start thinking about those movies they would see where it's like people in the woods and this and that and whatever. No, let me tell you something. I rode around Lagos, Nigeria for a whole day, and I saw a whole bunch of development, high-rise buildings that were completed. Look at this one right here. They have some that were completed, some were not completed. But when I tell you that Lagos had everything and more, not to mention the islands. If you want to go from one end to the other end, I mean, there is endless things to do. I was pleasantly surprised. So when you hear about Nigeria, I would recommend that you go and see for yourself. There are different levels in society there, just like it is anywhere else. But I enjoyed my ride around Lagos. All I saw were these beautiful buildings, a lot of development, and trust and believe me, the people are amazing. So the next time you hear somebody saying some crazy stuff about Nigeria, tell them I said shut up. All right? I'll see you in the next video.
This was my first time ever traveling by train in Nigeria, and I honestly didn't know what to expect. I arrived at Mobology Johnson Station in Yaba at around 7:30 a.m. as I really wanted to catch the first train for the day. My first impressions of the station, beautiful. It was so clean, so organized. I mean, look at the waiting area. It was pristine. The train was punctual and was ready to leave at 8 a.m. on the dot. Fortunately, not too many people were traveling at this time. Oh my gosh, how clean is the bathroom as well? Ooh, and I forgot to add, we're traveling economy class, so this is as basic as the trains get. My favorite part was people watching from the train. I was so gassed, I had to document my experience. Anyway, economy ticket costs 2,000 naira one way. There's a charger on every seat. The seats are so comfortable and there's TVs that work. I just can't get over how stunning the views are though, especially on my journey back at sunset. So beautiful. Anyway, after 1.5 hours and a power nap, I finally arrived at Abuja station. I've been wanting to come here for so long and it did not disappoint.
I recently moved to Lagos, Nigeria from the United States, and here are 5 things I no longer have to do. My number one of all is I no longer have to drive. I hired a driver so that I can be a passenger princess. Y'all, I freaking hate driving, so this is actually like my favorite one. Number 2, I no longer have to cook. There is so much good organic food here and so many great cooks, so I can order food or have food cooked for me anytime I want to. Number 3, I hired an assistant so I no longer have to run my own errands. This really helps me focus on work and actually be more productive, so I really enjoy this. Number 4, I no longer have to clean. I have put in enough hours cleaning, and so I have a cleaner that comes in every single day to clean, do the dishes, and I love that. Number 5, I no longer have to take down my braids, wash my own hair, or do my hair in any way possible because there's somebody available who can do it. And after experiencing extreme burnout, these things have been really crucial in allowing me to rest and heal.
Coming me to the best country in the world, Nigeria, for the first time. So watch check, this is me on the way to the airport. So my holiday starts in the airport. Duty free, I absolutely took the mick. Quickly got a cheeky Caesar salad, fit check. I looked absolutely bummy. I arrived in Nigeria. When I say privilege, it's so real. I didn't do immigration. Literally went straight through, got escorted to my Airbnb. I saw this in the way and I was so confused. This is a quick speed tour of the apartment. It is really, really, really nice. I didn't do the whole thing. This is my room tour. And like I said, I'm literally gonna try post every single day. I'm definitely gonna be enjoying this trip. I'm here for just over 2 weeks, so that should give me enough time to kind of just, you know what I mean, this is a close up for the cow. I had a meeting with my assistant, then went to go get suya quickly. This suya was actually really good. I got chicken, ram and beef, and if you know, you know. I haven't had curry in years, like years. It started raining, so I decided, you know, let me just chill at home, have a little movie night, and yeah, I'm gonna try post every day.
A lot of people have been asking me why I would leave America and come move to Nigeria. It's a valid question because I wasn't born or raised here. But to answer your question, why not? If there's an opportunity to potentially advance your career, why not? One of my classmates in aviation school jokingly said that I came back to suffer. Then another person told me that I am taking opportunities away from other cabin crew members who haven't received jobs yet. Now, those statements in itself tell me everything I need to know. Obviously, I'm not suffering. And secondly, jobs in Nigeria, they don't just present themselves. You have to create that opportunity. I created an opportunity. I created space for myself, and that job was for me and not anybody else. I just hate when people project their insecurities on you because I'm doing just fine. And I'm so happy living here. Aside from living here, when it comes to your career, I don't think people realize how important it is to diversify your network, even if it means moving. People move all the time in the US. People will move from one state, move to New York for modeling, or move to LA for influencing, whatever the case may be. It's the same concept. If you don't have any children, any mouths to feed, or any immediate responsibilities that requires you to stay in one place, move around. You're only young once. Live wherever you want, at least once in your life. Live in another country if you can. Like, it's the best thing I've ever done for myself.
Spent with me my first days in Lagos. So this was my outfit for the day, and we decided to grab something to eat since we were starving. So we went to this supermarket where they had nice variations of food. We bought them very quickly and headed back to our place, and then I realized it was way too warm, so I had to get my hair done. I decided to leave out my natural curls in the back and weave my hair in the front, and it turned out to be super cute. And this is what I had for the evening. I needed to refresh myself because the weather is hot. This was my outfit for the second day. We decided to go to one of the biggest markets in Lagos, which is on the island. And I decided to buy some cute gowns, which I'm going to show you in the next days. Heading back to this place where they serve you fresh amala. And this was one of the best dishes I ever had so far. In the evening, we decided to go out since I wanted to see what Lagos nightlife is all about. But the traffic was holding us. Let me tell you, the traffic is crazy in Lagos, but we finally made it to this cute place, which is called OX Restaurant and Bar. These were our drinks we ordered, and we also got a hookah. The place also had a lounge, but we just decided to stay outside to have our food. But that was it for today, so stay tuned for the next day.
Hi guys, how are you guys doing? So as you all know, I'm in Nigeria, in Abuja for that matter, and I am at the Abacha Barracks. So this is the entrance of the Abacha Barracks. It's actually a market. It's a military market where all the grills happen, suya, fish. I'm particularly interested in the fish, so let's go check it out. I'm super excited. So coming in Nigeria is not about showing you guys the fancy places. It's actually showing you guys the actual local places that Nigerians visit. Let's go check it out. Hi. What? Hi, how are you? Wow. Hi. Okay, nice. Hello. Thank you. Thank you.
Before I have customer, but I don't know where my customer is.
Hello. Hi. How are you? Thank you.
Fresh one.
Yeah, so what do you have?
I have this tilapia.
Yeah.
Why this catfish?
Yeah.
Why this croaker fish?
Okay.
And I have potato chips.
Potato chips.
Irish potato.
Okay.
If you need sweet potato, we'll fry it for you.
Okay.
And my stand number is gifts. Stand 1. The only Malepiki Mami market.
Okay. Okay, I'll go with tilapia. We have tilapia in Gambia.
Oh.
Yeah, so what are you going to do for me?
Yes. If you need pepper spice.
Pepper. Okay, we can have the pepper spice.
This one is pepper spice.
Thank you.
To see my baby. I go down by the bridge.
First time in Lagos. Oh my God, paparazzi, I'm shy. I'm excited. Welcome to Let's Get It, baby. Hi. I have something for you.